What's the report on Dak Prescott's shoulder?
Well, he didn't practice yesterday, and Matthew Hasselbeck, who had this injury, referred to the fact on Sunday Countdown that this would be a tougher, more physically challenging week for Dak Prescott than last week. And already we're seeing it not practicing again. It's not like he rested up last week and is feeling better and the shoulder's fine. You saw he had some issues with accuracy, with placement of throws on Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now he's still not fully healthy, and the Cowboys have a huge challenge on Sunday trying to find a way to beat the Washington Redskins and hope that the New York Giants can pull it out against the Philadelphia Eagles. And by the way, with the way this division has gone, wouldn't that be so unbelievable in the end if the Giants upset the Eagles and the Cowboys beat the Redskins?
And then we're watching the Cowboys, after that game, because that possibility could happen.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Damian Woody coming into the table. I'm a rookie. Bear with me here as we go along. Yeah. What kind of factor does this play into the game Sunday against the Redskins with Dak Prescott?
Well, listen, Dak Prescott had the shoulder injury last week. And what you saw initially from the Dallas Cowboys, which is they seem like they have a pattern of doing this. They fed Zeke early, but then in the second half, they get away from that type of game plan. Now, if your quarterback is ailing, he has a hurt shoulder, you would think that the running back that you paid all this money to in the offseason, that you would give the team a heavy dose of that. But I don't know what's going on with the play calling, but you would think this week is the week that you need to lean heavily on Ezekiel Elliott.
How about this? 1 week before, they play arguably their best game of the year against the Rams, destroy the Rams at home, look like the Dallas Cowboys that could be, should be, would be the NFC East champions, and then a week later going to Philadelphia and get lambasted. And I think the issue is that this team, when you talk to people around the league, they believe that the Cowboys are front runners. When they get a lead, watch out, because they'll just steamroll you. They fall behind, they wilt. And that's what happened on Sunday. And you'd have to think at home against Washington, even with Dak Prescott's shoulder ailing, they'll still be able to get a lead, hold on to that lead, and look like the Cowboys team that Jerry Jones thought should have been competing for a Super Bowl this year. And maybe, if it's up to the New York Giants, we'll get a chance to do that again in the postseason. It's going to be tough, though, but this team has been tough when it gets the lead early on. That's very key.
A lot of questions surrounding Jason Garrett. Obviously, Ezekiel Elliott only getting 13 touches. I mean, that's insane to me. Amari Cooper not playing down the stretch. I know you can pontificate about that for a while, but I want to ask you about Dak Prescott's contract. Does he have anywhere to go up, or is it all downhill from here if he doesn't perform?
The contract is just hung over him all season long. And somebody asked this morning, well, could he still raise his value if they win the division? I don't know if he's going to raise his value any, but certainly is not going to help his value if they don't win the game on Sunday. The value of Dak is not going to go up if they don't win the game on Sunday. So this is his last little statement before he heads into his contract year. I think he could be headed towards the franchise tag. Yep. They have a tag. And by the way, if there's no new CBA, the Dallas Cowboys would have 2 tags. They could use one on Dak Prescott, one on Amari Cooper, one on Byron Jones, whatever way they see fit at that point in time. But this is his last little moment to make a last stand.
D. Woody, how would you handle his contract?
I would franchise tag him, knowing that, Jason Garrett is, this is the last year of his deal. He's not going to get fired. This is the last year of his deal. And whatever coach comes in, we don't know if he wants to have Dak Prescott as his long-term solution at quarterback. So the franchise tag is there.
But you would have to pick a coach, you would think, who is married up to Dak Prescott's abilities, who has a system that's going to match up with him.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.